Oh my goodness, okay, so it just said you're live, and I mean, I really hope that means I'm live. Oh, this is so exciting. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be going into the Nether, and we are going to be working on our Nether Hub. And oh my goodness, this is very exciting because right beside me I actually have my little laptop and it is playing this video so I can actually see in real time, or well, maybe a little bit slower than real time, that this is actually live, and that is awesome. I've actually done one live stream before, but that was on Twitch, and I think we streamed for 1 or 2 hours and the only viewer ended up being me, but that was okay. I had fun. And as you can see behind me, I lowered my render distance because I didn't know how taxing this would be on the computer. And in classic Fozzen fashion, I have actually not prepared the most because since we're going in the Nether, I've actually just left from my bee stuff over there, and we're not dealing with that. If you want to see that, that actually happened to be in our last episode. So at the moment, we're going to need to clear out these things. Oh no, you know what? We probably shouldn't put that in there. That's how chest monsters start. I actually have a little bit of a beginning right over there, but we're going to ignore that because we haven't put up our real storage system yet. So we are heading over to these shulker boxes because I need to grab all my supplies. So, for all of you guys that are watching, what I actually want is for you guys to let me know down in the comments, because I can see them while I am going, what you guys think of this episode, because I want to work on the Nether Hub, and I want you guys to be able to tell me, like, yeah, you know what, Fozzen, that is a good idea, you should build it like that, or if I'm not doing it right, and you guys think, oh man, that's looking a little ugly there, Fozzen, I want you to tell me so I can change it. Feedback is always appreciated on my end. One thing I do like with shulker boxes is, okay, get this, I never used shulker boxes until I started playing in this world, which is honestly crazy, because now that I am using them, I use them non-stop, just all the time. And before, I didn't even use them. Actually, I don't even think, yeah, I don't think I got an elytra before this world. I was quite a noob, actually. So, I think the last things that oh, this dispenser is supposed to go over here in the redstone box. One thing, I think the last things that we need are actually just, they're already in the Nether, we just need a little bit more blackstone. This glass, oh, we're going to need some ink sacs from guest_Steves, otherwise known as sashes, because we are going to be putting in some black glass. That's going to be going in the walls over top of the lava. And for those of you who haven't actually seen any of my videos yet, I'm kind of excited for you to see this Nether Hub I'm designing, because if you haven't seen it, then you'll be able to give me good kind of, you know, suggestions on what I'm doing. And check this out. I think you guys can see the style already. So we're going to pack this up. I'm going to dump this in those... I have such a bad experience. I have so many bad experiences with me breaking my ender chest with a Fortune 3 pick that I always have to check now, because if I don't, it's just high stress levels. So we're going to pop these in there. Should I? No, I could put this glass over in this one, maybe? Yeah. Oh, and with the cyan dye, I should probably show my base off because, well, I don't need to, but I really do love it. So this has been designed by me over the course of a few episodes. We've got this disc on the top. That is actually why I have the render distance higher than I have it right now, because you can't actually see the floor when you're up at the top. And if we come down here, can you see the top? Oh yeah, you can, and I just love the way that looks. Another thing too, it actually doesn't rain under this disc because it's just so huge. It doesn't start raining until, like, well, it doesn't start raining for a while. I think about, oh my goodness, that is a large disc. So right over here, you know what? Let's actually do kind of a base, like a world tour-ish. So that is my base over there. Once we go through the Nether, I can actually show you where Sasha's base is and Speeve's bases and everything. He's actually another YouTuber. He does some pretty amazing content. The reason I'm doing this stream is because tomorrow we're going to be live streaming together and going into the end. Oh! Actually, that is hilarious. Speeve just stopped by and said that he wanted to stop by before he headed out for the night. Well, I really appreciate that, Speeve. And good night to you. He actually lives east of me, so it is an hour later, and the man wakes up at 5 in the morning. He is committed, so he actually goes to bed around 9. But like I mentioned, this is the creeper farm, and we are going to be heading, noisy animals, we are going to be heading down into the bottom because I'm so proud of this thing. I have never really built a farm before, and the first one I built is just the craziest. So of course, I didn't design this. This was done by Logical Geek Boy, and wow, it is an effective farm. And at the beginning when we came down here, there was a lot of creepers. Now there's less. That's actually because we're too close and only the top layers are spawning. But man, this was an endeavor. I think if you go back, the episode took like 6 or 7 days. It was, whew, it was intense. So that is the creeper farm. This was probably one of our first big group projects. We all kind of dug it out together. I would say I did most of the digging, and then Elgrimar did a lot with me. But all of this gunpowder in all of these chests has filled up with nobody ever AFKing. Not a single person has ever AFK'd at this farm. It's just been filling up as people fly by, and that is fast. But right here, this is where Anna and Sasha live. So, this was the first building in the area, this beautiful, gorgeous monkey right here. It was done by Sasha. This is actually his starter base, and then Anna joined our server. They don't play the most at the moment, but they do join us every now and again, and that is their bases. And for those of you who have been watching my videos, you will know that I do not like the nighttime, and that is why I'm going to be grabbing a... I didn't bring a bed. I can't deal with nighttime. Nighttime is terrifying, and we don't want to deal with that, so I'm actually going to go find a bed, I think. Lol, my banana should probably have one. And the last places we're going to check out, we're actually going to go by Nether Portal. There's going to be some other ones that I'm going to miss, but the main ones that we also have to see is Spawn and my starter base. Just in case you guys have never seen it. And although I won't do this every stream, I'm guessing it would be a good idea to do it just in the first one. So we're going to head... Oh, this is actually a basement that I did for guest_Steve. Well, Sasha. His username is guest_Steve, but he prefers it when we call him Sasha. And, oh man, spooky noises. But yeah, oh, it's the parrots. I honestly, okay, I hate parrots. In real life, they're so cool. But in Minecraft, they just make zombie noises all day long. So yeah, I actually did a really nice job in here I even put in diamonds. It isn't the best looking, but by good job, I mean I tried. It was a gift to him because, you know, I don't even... Oh yeah, right, he didn't have an enchanting table, and, you know, I thought, well, let's do an enchanting table. And right over there is actually a mine track. I built a mine track in the overworld, which is a really, really stupid thing. I built a minecart in the overworld. Oh, we're going the wrong... Oh, let's head this way. This is actually the end. This tunnel gets used a lot because people need to go and repair all their gear. We actually beat the Ender Dragon in one of our earlier episodes, and we came over off to the side. I don't know if it's west, east, or south, but we went down off the side over here. Actually, El Grimard started it. He started an Ender going like that above, and then I went down below at the start. And it looks like a modern house. Like, this looks like some kind of a... Philip. If I had hit that, I would have died and everything would have fallen into the void. And quickly, we are actually going to go into this. Oh, it's already at 1. Yeah, the Endermen are loud. But this is going to kill my frames entirely. Tomorrow when Steve and I are going into the end, he is going to be fully carrying us because my computer is not the most powerful. Although I am getting upgrades, as you can see, as I start killing these Endermen, things start to slow down drastically. And if I keep on killing them, it gets to a point where it starts to just freeze up entirely. Maybe? Oh yeah, right now as I'm turning you can see that. Oh, it is quite terrible, but this place gets you experience really fast. You know, that's a good idea. Fixing our elytra? That's why we came here. It wasn't just me doodling about, it was actually to repair our elytra, totally. So, right now let's head over to spawn, and although, you know, I kind of don't want to show off spawn because it is really ugly. It is really ugly. It is not the prettiest thing. Currently, there's a lot of mess and just, you know, ugliness. And some of it is actually because of me. I'm guilty. We started a minigame, and we did not finish that minigame. That is completely my fault. But, like you guys saw in the Nether with this Nether Hub, it is not snazzy. Elgrimard whipped it up in the first, I think, hour of 1.16, and that was fantastic. We're very thankful for you, Elgrimard, but it is now obsolete with the one we are building above. This right here, oh, you know, we can stop here. This is my starter base. I love it how you wave when you're going through the portal. So yeah, this is my starter base, and we actually began up here. I kind of just dug in right here, and I thought, you know, this would be a good place for a starter base. I realize this might be a little bit boring for those who are already watching, but you know, it can be like, kind of like a history. A history of FozzenCraft. So yeah, down here is our old storage system. We never did the upstairs. I said I would on multiple occasions, but you know, that just never happened, and that's alright. This was actually my first real terraforming project too. The bamboo wasn't me. That was actually a prank that escalated into a lot of deaths. But we did the pond, we did the ground, and my personal favorite is that hill over there. And if we head over here, I remember when we first started, and there was trees here, and I would take a boat over here every time. It would take forever. Well, not forever, but it took a really long time, and now that I have the elytra, it is just quick and easy. And I don't know who put this water here, but if you have protection 4 and everything, and feather falling 4, you actually don't take much damage at all. Even though it's a huge drop, and earlier on in the game, I died a lot of times from that. Right here, this is our sugarcane farm. It has not operated in a month, I think I ran it for like just a couple of hours, and it has fueled lots and lots of sugarcane needs. Those cows are too noisy, but let's move away from them. Over here though, this was like the original XP farm, and honestly, the difficulty level of creating a skeleton and oh yeah, we got a skeleton and a zombie spawner in the same vicinity, which is crazy. But we can get our bones from here. It's just, it was so slow. I would AFK overnight to repair my tools. And we have some farms, and right over here is a cactus farm. And the reason we're checking it out is because it is useless. I don't use this for anything. I used it a little bit for some cyan dye. It is incredibly efficient. I dug this without a beacon. It's just, sometimes I don't know why I do things. I'm just a little bit on the ridiculous side. We actually fought a wither down there. Lots of history in this place. We were going to expand it more, but then I moved on to other things like the mega base. Over there you heard some villagers, and that is actually because we have a villager breeder over there. And I was kind of excited to get working on that, but you know, that's going to come when we have platforms on our base. So, you know, I just realized I should have taken the nether portal that was in there, but you know, oh well. We're going to fly over to spawn. It's really close. I actually picked this seed. It took me probably 5 hours to find this seed because there was a huge modified jungle biome. It was super hilly. It's just gorgeous, beautiful. But yeah, as you can see, the spawn area is not the most beautiful. This pit is actually my minigame, and I haven't actually completed it yet. I did a tutorial on... Why do I hear so many chickens? Oh, right, Elgrimard's chicken farm. That is so noisy. I don't remember it being that noisy. But if we come in here, you can see that it is a really, I enjoyed making this. It's kind of odd. Like this almost looks soft in comparison to this. Although this is normally really harsh palette, it's kind of odd. But if we hop out of here, I think we can go into the nether and start our nether project. And I actually brought 2 water bottles into the office with me because last time I did a stream, I ran out of water and I felt compelled not to leave. So this time, I have enough water. I do not want to run into that situation again. I was parched, guys. So right now, we are going to... Is it safe? Yeah, we're going to pause and I'm going to drink. So... yeah, excuse me. So, in here... Oh, one thing I gotta mention is the microphone. It actually has a little bit of static. And that is because I tried using the noise suppressor, and it made my voice sound kind of wonky, and I really didn't appreciate that, so I figured it'd be best without. But this is Elgrimard's, like, you know? I don't know what this is, but it is of Elgrimard's. And if we come up here, this is where the Nether Hub is. It is directly above the old one. There's going to be a million monsters in here. Maybe? Yep. And we are starting, not in this area, because this was a crimson forest. And, excuse me, sir, I need to leave. This was a crimson forest, and I just really did not want to deal with the crimson forest. So, I headed over here to the Soul Sand Valley, which also touches onto our Nether Hub. And I know there's currently just me watching, and that's okay. But in the top right, there is a subscriber goal. And I would be amazed if I could get 24, I mean, not 24, gassed. I would be amazed if I got 3 subscribers in 24 hours, because the most I've ever gotten is 2. That ghast was large. You never really appreciate how large ghasts are until they're in a small space like that. Only gunpowder? Oh no! Ghast tier, perfect. I didn't know I had 4. That is great, because actually, tomorrow, when Speed and I are in our stream, we actually want to kill the Ender Dragon. I think? That's probably a maybe. But right here, this is our Blackstone, and I'm gonna tell you, it took a long time to get all this Blackstone. We actually have some in here, and some in here, and then we've got some more. And if we run out of cracked and polished, we can get that from, you know, let's actually go and do that right now. Let's empty out a few shulker boxes. Are you empty? Yep. Packed ice. Wool. That was for explosions. Lava. I think, what's in here? Glass. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a different shulker box. And we're going to, you know what? I'll sort this one out. So we have our normal blackstone. That can go in here. You know, we should probably, I'll add another double chest for blackstone. Because if you have blackstone, then you can do the polished stuff and the normal stuff. Everything can stem from blackstone. So it's best to have that over other things. And we'll grab... I love having all my shulker boxes sorted. Honestly, it is fantastic. If I didn't, I just would never be able to find anything. And you know, that would be a bother. I prefer finding my things in Minecraft to not finding them. So let's pop this right up here. And we can stick some blackstone in there. Let's grab some more out of here. You know what? I'll just empty this whole thing. Oh, you need to stay in my inventory. And we're going to empty this one out, too, I think. That way we can put it in here and just collect more at once. Because if you guys haven't seen the bastion I cleared out, I actually set up a beacon. No, I've set up 2 beacons in the nether. And although they wasted so much of my time, like a serious quantity of my time, it actually ended up paying well in the end. So that is great, because you can see how much blackstone I got. I was about to say how much fantastic I got. I'm saying fantastic quite a fair bit. Let's grab these chests, and I think... How did I miss grabbing these chests? Sometimes I do that. In Minecraft, I'll either right-click... That was a little bit of lag. I'll either right-click or shift-click, and it won't happen right away. And then it'll end up confusing me because I just think to myself, you know, how did that happen? Why is that what is happening right now? So, blackstone. Oh yeah, polished blackstone goes with blackstone because I don't have enough of it to warrant another chest. I actually thought there was polished blackstone in the bastions, but there isn't, which is, it's just cracked polished blackstone bricks. Oh, that is a mouth load. Cracked polished blackstone bricks and also polished blackstone bricks. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 4. I'm gonna grab it. I trust myself. Let's grab some rockets too. One thing I never did before, but just love, is actually having a shulker box of rockets. It is so handy. And also, not to mention, the mini end. This shulker box has a bunch of ender pearls in it, and that is so handy. I've never had ender pearls accessible in a Minecraft world before, just because they were so hard to get if you didn't have a crazy farm like we do. So, now that I do have them, it's so... What is this doing here? That is out of place, yeah. But that, what I was saying is... I don't know what I was saying. You know, that's probably not a good thing that I don't remember, but the thing is just down here. The bastion is just down here. If we come, where do we go? So that is there. There is a hole in the floor right here. And if we swoop down, there's a lava lake. And right there is the bastion. And it's one of those really, really... I thought I was going to fall in the lava. It's one of those really, really large ones. And the first time I came here, I was like, oh, this is going to be terrifying and horrible, and I'm going to die. But because it was in the Soul Sand Valley, there are, like, no piglins at all. Hardly any. So the only danger was the magma cubes. But because I was hanging out here at the top... yeah, I mined out a lot. Because I was hanging out here at the top, there never really was a problem in the first place. And one thing, I'll have to mention it I'll have to show it once we go back, is the beacon. I love seeing that beacon beam in the nether. It is just, it's so cool, just through the mist, seeing a beam of light shooting through the bedrock. Right here is actually, you know, this might have been a lot faster, but this is that nether hub. It is really, really close. I can't believe it wasn't found before I did, because I was late. I was a few days late in coming into the nether. So we can head up here. This is actually where I have everything. I'm going to need some more water. So we're going to come up here and get our blackstone. And, I mean, I mined way too much. This was so much fun. Speed mining in Minecraft is honestly... Oh, there's other things in here. Okay, that's cool. Speed mining in Minecraft is fantastic. I don't think we needed all these shulker... That was loud. That was affrontingly loud. But yeah, I don't think we needed all of these, because I think it all just fits like that. If we get... I think we're just going to do... That one will be cracked. And then we can grab another shulker box. I said we can grab another shulker box. And then we can do more cracked. Then we can pop off this barrel. And, oh, that's going to be a problem. We won't be able to do it all. Oh, no, you know what? We can do this. Grab this shulker box. And then, excuse me, we can put the normal polished in here. One thing I've never done before in Minecraft is actually build a nether hub. I never got, like, before this world, I was not very skilled in Minecraft. Well, I still am not, but I never did any of the cool things that I'm doing now. I've never built anything really large. I never really dabbled in the end, elytras, anything like that. And I think if you are playing Minecraft and you haven't done those things, I would actually suggest that you go and try them out, because it is so much fun doing all the end game stuff. And it's probably useless of me suggesting for other people to go end game, probably because I'm the only one that hasn't. But it is just so much more fun than just the early game. Like, what I would do is I would create a world and I would go mining for diamonds. And once I had diamonds, well, I would delete the world, stop playing for a little bit, and then, new world, I would just create worlds, build a 7x7 wooden house, and then just go mining. It was just mine. Oh, one thing I just noticed is we've been streaming for 24 minutes, and we actually haven't even started on the thing that we need, like, that we're streaming about. That is called bad preparation. Or maybe that's just called vibing. We're just going at a steady pace, and this right here is the focus of this stream. This took a while. I'm just gonna say that. It took quite a while. I actually had one of my friends over, and we stayed up really late. And I don't like to normally stay up late, but he was over. I had this to do, and I got it done. I think these 100 blocks took me like 4 or 5 hours. Like, it was a seriously long time. So I don't know how much we're going to get done today. But one thing I do want to lay down is the floor. Just get this main tunnel thing going with the floor, because I don't want to get started on the walls yet, because there's still currently only me in the stream. And if there are more people, that would be fantastic. If there aren't, that's okay too. But I do want to ask your guys' opinion. Should I have the lava sticking out against the wall like this? Or should I do what I did over here and have it kind of tucked in the walls, which adds light, but it's a little bit less noticeable, because I think the most you can see at once is 4 when you're angling it like that. Because if you're on one side, you can only see 3. If you back up a little bit more, you can see 4. And it didn't have the effect I wanted, but I think that is worse. So we're probably going to go with that. We actually forgot to grab the ink sacks. Well, I forgot to grab the ink sacks, but we are going to grab... Yeah, we're just going to grab some stuff. And I'm thinking we'll need to spawn-proof everything. I want to go all the way along with the floor. That would be good. If we get all the floor done in this stream, that is my goal, to get the whole floor done. And if we get more done, so be it. That would be fantastic. And if we don't, well, that's okay too. And the stairs are actually in here. We have the polished blackstone brick stairs. That is just such a mouthful. And then blackstone stairs, then there's polished. And I think those are the only 3 types for slabs and stairs, because you can't do the cracked ones. So I like doing 2, 2, and 2. So we'll probably fill a whole shulker box of these all sorted up and ready to go. Let's do polished blackstone bricks. We're going to want 1 whole row of that. So that's 9. We're going to want 1, 2. And with, like, this build, this is probably one of the largest things I have ever done in Minecraft, and it's only a 400 block long tunnel. I mean, the mega base I did is probably the biggest. That took a lot of time. It is so fun doing large builds. It is just, I enjoy it so much, because once you're done and you see that progress, you just go, man, I did that. Like, I just sat down, I took the time, and I just did that, and I really love that feeling, honestly. That's why I like playing Minecraft. I just like sitting down, thinking, you know, I'm gonna get this done, and then I do it. But one thing I realized recently is I actually enjoy YouTubing and streaming and stuff more than I enjoy playing Minecraft. If I couldn't stream and film and stuff, I would probably stop playing Minecraft, and that is a serious thing. Well, you know what? I don't know if I can actually say that, because I've played Minecraft for a long time. Let's just go with that, a long time. I've said this a lot of different times in my videos, but it's true. I've been playing, I think, since 2010? 2000. I should check that sometime. I have checked it in the past, but I just don't have the stat on me at the moment. It's just, I started, I think the first world I actually ever started in, I didn't know what to do. I kind of just dabbled about. I actually built my house 20 by 20, and the walls were 2 blocks high. It was decently far into the development of the game, because there was jungles. But I just remember joining in, and I had a really slow computer. And I remember the world not loading properly, so I was in a dirt hole, but it looked really weird. It's kind of fragmented memories, because I was really quite young when I started playing, and there was cows and ocelots, and I thought, you know, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever done ever. I don't know. It was just a small memory in the back of my head, but it's just, I remember it a lot. Just the first time I joined a Minecraft world. You know, if more people end up watching this in the future, like if you are watching this, actually leave a comment about your first experience in Minecraft. I wanna hear, is mine really different from other people's, or is it kind of all like a similar thing? Like, is that how most people join Minecraft? They just kind of join and think to themselves, you know, this is a cool game. I really just quite enjoy this, and I don't know why, because that's how it was for me. We almost have all of our stairs. I feel like I'm crafting these stairs very slowly. That might just be me, but it does seem like that, because it's taking quite a while. But this I don't think, just seeing this many stairs doesn't really convey how long it actually takes to get that many stairs. That probably took, you know, I don't know. I'd probably have to say 10, 20 minutes? I might be totally off, but I would guess around 10, 20 minutes of just mining blackstone. And when I first started and I noticed I wasn't actually getting blackstone from those bastions, I thought to myself, you know, the best way to do this is go... I love that. When you're just in the nether and you get speed. I mean haste, there's just no reason to like it, I just really do. But I just thought, you know what's the best place to get this? And in my head I said, you know, it's probably those, why am I struggling for the words? When it's all like, the deltas. Thank you brain for working. The deltas. And I went there and I kind of did some, did I make the wrong stairs? No. I kind of did some digging around and I got one shulker box and I just thought, ugh, this is so slow. This is terribly slow. So I actually went to another bastion, a different kind, and they actually have a lot of blackstone on the bottom. The one I was at actually had a lot of blackstone on the bottom. It was just a different part that I wasn't actually in. And I could, you know, I guess I could have gone into there and dealt with that, but I didn't end up doing it. I just moved my beacon. Well, I used a different beacon, and I just went to a different one. So I think we'll sort that later. This is going to be a problem. I'm just going to keep saying, well, we'll sort it later. It's fine. We'll sort it later. But then I don't think I ever will end up sorting it. I do want to work on the storage system for our base though, because that will be fantastic to have the storage system for our base all ready to go. I would love that, because I've set up a lot of different things. I did a redstone tutorial on a really fast unloading thing that unloads shulker boxes at 10 items per second, which is, that is mad fast. And then it'll shoot it out into an item stream. You actually can't use that on a... I was going to say, why do I have water bottles in here? But that's honey bottles. I actually didn't need this shulker box. I'll grab some steak, but I grabbed the wrong one. I needed the redstone one. But I have a bad thing. I start talking about something, and then I'll start talking about something else, but I'll forget what I was originally talking about. Oh yeah, the thing that unloads your shulker boxes. You actually can't just use one single... Oh, I need slabs. Oh, well, you know what, that's fine. We're gonna put the ice road first. And I'm gonna have this bow. You know, I'm gonna keep the bow and the sword like this for the beginning, because I know I'm gonna get smacked in the face like really hard from those piglins and hoglins, because they hurt. Like the nether got spookier. So I'm thinking what I'll do is, well, I'll just walk backwards for now until I get over that gap. Then I'll just start walking backwards. That is ridiculously slow. We aren't doing that. I'm just gonna walk on the side. One thing with my YouTube videos, I normally had 6 to 7 hours in a day. I would wake up at 6. Oh, the big gap is over there, so I don't have a risk of falling and dying yet. What I used to do is I would wake up at 6. And I would film until 10:30 in the morning, and then after that, I would do my normal things throughout the day, and then after supper, which was normally 5 to 6 p.m., I would actually do some more recording, and then I'd go to bed at around 9. But recently, I actually got a job, so I have been hired, and I work from 8 to 5. My first job I ever got, I started working 8 to 5, so it's a full-time job. And honestly, I really love it. It's a good job. I enjoy it, and it never feels like... I don't feel like I'm having a long... Oh, we have a viewer! Hello, Servant! How is it going? Oh my goodness, thank you for joining. Yeah, you can place ice in the nether. This is actually packed ice. It is 9 ice crafted all together. And, you know, we might have to conduct... Oh, I'm gonna get killed. We might have to conduct a test to see if normal ice can be placed in the nether, because I know water can't. So what just hit me? I probably shouldn't have gotten that scared, but I was. But yeah, we should probably test if you can actually put real ice in the nether, because if it does melt, I don't know if it does melt. I do have some in my ender chest, so I'll kill these piglins, or these are hoglins. I don't know why I call them piglins. And then we'll test it out, just to see, because I'm quite interested now, too. And we're actually going to be set for food after this. So let's get into my ender chest. Oh, it's right here. I was going to say I'll have to fly back. And I have it in miscellaneous. No, miscellaneousness. That was probably one of the first things I named. So let's test this out. Ice. It looks like it's staying. Let's just leave that. You know, I don't need that ice. I'm just going to leave that there. We'll see if it stays forever or if it does end up melting. Because if it does, that would be an interesting game mechanic. Because I know water does evaporate, and that makes sense. Because, honestly, it kind of looks warmish here. It looks quite warmish indeed. So that would melt, that evaporates water. But if the ice doesn't melt, maybe that's something they should add. Good idea, Servant. One thing, I'm really terrified that I'm just gonna get killed by these hoglins, because they hit quite hard. One thing where I do want to do is actually make a hoglin farm where you scare them away with those warped funguses, and then you end up killing them. And then I totally forgot zombified piglins existed. I have spent like no time in the nether wastes recently, so it just kind of, you know, like slipped my mind that they actually even existed. But I don't know if I totally like the zombified piglins instead of zombie pigmen. First off, it's really hard for me to remember, because I've been playing Minecraft since it's always been zombie pigmen. But I would much rather you be called zombified piglins and have the nether update than have you called zombie pigmen and not have the nether update. One thing I'm gonna check though, do you have your left? No, you don't have your left ear. You don't either. Oh, that's piglins. So piglins have both ears, and then zombified piglins only have one, which makes sense, because half their face is zombified, and then the other half is... That makes sense. I kind of appreciate that small attention to detail. I'm going to eat right now, though, so I don't die. It'd be funny if the hoglins were happy with you until you started eating pork chops. That would be funny. They're like, don't eat it. Don't eat it. One thing with these zombified... No, they are hoglins. One thing about those hoglins is when you bring them to the overworld, they turn into zombified hoglins, and they kind of like attack everything. They just become super violent, and it should have been grumpy hoglins. They go from being hoglins to grumpy hoglins. That would just be hilarious. Just you know, I really like that. Just they become grumpy hoglins. They start attacking everything. And how did you make this ginormous hole? Well, what I did is I actually took a lot of TNT. If you were here earlier on in the stream, which you weren't, that's fine. Right here is TNT. So this, I only used 3 stacks of TNT. This ginormous hole was done by 3 stacks of TNT, which was done by strenuous sand mining and also some gunpowder from our farm. So that's how I got all that TNT. And it blew a serious hole. My original plan was to light it with beds and just blow up the whole thing, which is beds like kablam, kapow. But I did some strip mining like that, and it worked really well. I like that for netherite. I was going to say netherrack. I always want to say netherrack. It's good for mining netherite, but it makes a lot of fire everywhere. And I don't know about you, but when I'm traveling about in the nether, I don't like walking through fire, so that's why I didn't include these little guys. Okay, so look at this. Check this out. If you hit them, they run away. They're like, I'm going to beat you up, and then I'm going to run away. and then they'll come back a little bit later. They're like, yeah, you know what? No, I'm tough again. And then they aren't. What's going on? Oh, hey, Not a Frog. How's it going? Currently, we are in the nether, and we are putting up the main frame for our nether hub. So we are putting in the floor. There's going to be ice here in the middle, And then we're going to be putting in slabs. I'm having a really hard time killing this little dude. And then we're going to be putting slabs on the outside so these guys don't spawn. Because the Crimson Valley kind of hurts my feelings. It's terrifying. One thing, Nether Highway, I think. Yeah, it is a Nether Highway. One thing I want to see is, does that show up on the bottom right-hand side of the screen? No, it doesn't. I thought I set up something with Streamlabs where it would show chat in the bot. I'm ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. I shouldn't go that far because they just spawn back where I came from. Sir Sovereign. Am I saying that right? You'll have to tell me. Is it Sovereign? Sovereign said it's a highway, and it is. It is sick. I quite enjoy it. But if I actually manage to get this whole thing... You see it? Because of the latency, I don't know what you see. But, what was I saying? I keep interrupting myself, you know? That could be one of my bad habits. I interrupt myself. I hope I don't interrupt other people. That would be quite rude. I can see chat in the bottom of the screen. Oh, perfect. Okay, that is good. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, thanks. Because I don't know if I should keep it. Should I keep it? Let me know, because you can see it on the side. Do you want to see it on the side, in the bottom right-hand side of the screen too? Because if you're in full screen mode, that might be a nice thing I should keep. I'll probably leave it. And we're almost there. Wow, okay. That wasn't that bad at all. Will we run out of ice, though, is the question. I think we're going to. Oh, one thing I'm really bad at in Minecraft is actually counting. Because when I'm counting, I just start thinking about other things. Because Minecraft is just something where I just kind of, you know, I zone out and I start to just relax and do stuff. It's Sir, then Vrin. Like Vrum, but Vrin. That's how you say it. Servrin. Cool. Thanks, Servrin. See, I forgot again. Oh yeah, counting. I always mess up counting because I start doing something else. So right here, how you guys see those torches, that was actually me counting to 9. It was dark though, so it is harder to see netherrack when it's dark. But yeah, it just, you know, the difficulties of Fozzen. I can't count and I interrupt myself. I'm such a rude person, always interrupting myself. And this ice right here, badoom, that is the last. Oh, we don't actually want to go to the end because we'll want like an ending runway, so I'm thinking 5 should do it. That is good enough. Maybe, you know, we might have to push that wall back, but that is okay. You guys are a bother. I'm just going to... Servant said, yup, you got it right. Sorry if I'm reading these late, my bad. But over here, we're just gonna fly back and grab some stairs and slabs. This is the peaceful area. I like it right here in the valley. In the beginning, there was a lot of ghasts blowing up my face. But their fireballs, I always thought were like really, really damaging. But the thing is, they really only damage netherrack. Netherrack has less blast resistance than a cobweb. I think one of the funniest things I've heard in Minecraft in a while is actually when Louis, we were playing, and this was in another world before we started FozzenCraft, and I was building a blaze spawner, like a farm, and I was asking him what the blast resistance of some blocks were, and he said that so long as it has more blast resistance than a cobweb, it should be fine. And oh, I don't know why that cracked me up, but it just made my day. I remember it up until now. Did I? Oh, I did that. My bad. I got the stairs wrong. One thing I have set up on this computer is actually a macro, and oh, I'll do that. I was gonna say we're gonna start with the stairs, but we're actually gonna do the redstone first, because I want to get that out of the way. And haste 5, and I mean haste 2 and efficiency 5 in the Nether can honestly be a really dangerous thing. You'll be digging along and you'll blast everything out. But yeah, one thing, what I was saying is with the keyboard, I have a macro set up, and what that macro does is this. It scrolls really, really fast, and one thing I found was funny, when I was doing these slabs right here, I actually had the macro set up to do, are we able to join your server? If so, what's the IP? Oh, I'm sorry, Servant. the server is closed. Not a Frog actually put in an application. He has a channel too. It is honestly nice. I like his videos. But the reason most people, like, the reason we're keeping it closed is just I don't like that. I'm putting that back over here. The reason we're keeping it closed is actually just so, like, if you create similar content to the content the people on the server create, so Speeve and I, which is, like, you know, redstone tutorials and little fun videos, and then also, like, these survival ones, then you can be considered as a member. But even if you have really good content, like Not a Frog did, I do enjoy his videos, if it's not similar enough, then that is the deciding thing that is a no-go. One thing, there's a yoga ball beside me, and I sit on it every now and again, just so I don't sit in my chair for too long, and I can hear my voice vibrating in the yoga ball. Maybe I'm just talking too loud. Oh, Minecraft sounds. Are the Minecraft sounds good enough, or should they be louder? Just let me know in the comments. That's always something I'm always thinking about when I'm doing my videos. I can never tell if it's good enough or if it's too loud. My mouse though, my mouse is too loud. Oh, Servern, look, the ice hasn't melted, so I think it doesn't melt. Yeah, yeah, those are just the rules for the IP. But yeah, boom, it stays. We'll collect that now. I can put that back on my ender chest. I'm glad to know that it doesn't melt in the nether. That's handy to know. Oh, I just came back and heard you talking about me. Oh yeah, Not a Frog. I just mentioned how I like your videos. I think yeah, I've subscribed to the channel. I do like the videos. This redstone placement is actually this is a lot faster than placing the ice. I enjoy it much more. One thing I could do with these guys is put on gold armor, but you know, I'm just not going to. I'm just gonna go through guns blazing and blast everything. Yay, yeah, it is nice. I'm just gonna go through guns blazing, blasting and kerpowing. Oh, that guy was from before. That guy hasn't despawned because he was holding an item. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like going in guns blazing in the nether. If I was really exploring a bastion, I was gonna say I would do it with gold armor, but I probably actually wouldn't. Anyone else on the server right now? No, it's just me at the moment. Speeve is gone to bed. He was actually the first one to join the stream. He said hello and then left. And then the other members, Sasha and Anna and stuff, they aren't playing as much anymore, which kind of sucks. I really did enjoy them playing, but they do play. They do some building and stuff. I see them every now and again. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. And Steve Foz also plays every now and again. I think Louis has more so stopped. He was originally our server administrator, and then we started hosting our server from another service, just because that way I didn't have to pester him constantly, like, hey, Louis, can you do this? I need that, and this and that and the other thing. So that's better for him. But he kind of stopped playing. He mentioned actually that this was the longest he spent on any Minecraft world. He said he normally loses any interest in something after about, I think he said a month. But he played on the server for quite some time. It was actually, I've known him for quite a while. I was quite impressed that he actually played and did all this stuff for quite so long. Oh, big yawn. Sorry. One thing I don't like is how contagious yawns are. If I gave you guys a yawn, tell me. That would just make my day, that I gave you guys a yawn. That would just be funny. One thing is nice right now is that because we've been hanging out in the roof of this nether for long enough, they have actually, like, the mob cap has moved elsewhere. So below ground. And that way there are less mobs up here. That is why it's nice to stick around in one area for quite some time. Now we're going to put on the macro and start the stair placement. This is where things get dull. You know, they were dull from the beginning. One thing I kind of find funny. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to go through any mistakes I'll correct later because it's kind of a hassle. Yup, I yawned right after you did. Oh, That just made my day. Thank you for letting me know that. Yawns are weird. Yeah, yawns are weird. One thing, Not a Frog, you said, darn, you did, What was that about? Sorry. The latency made me miss it. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this. See, this is the annoying part. When you turn it off, bro, that's whack. When you turn it off, this actually, like, you have to run back. Oh, no. From now on, I'm just gonna be more accurate with my stair placement because I really don't like switching to pickaxe. I don't like that either. Lots of things I don't like. You're learning the list of Fozzen things that I don't like. It was about me getting a yawn. Oh. Oh my goodness, yawns are super contagious. Okay, that is cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna remember that. Sometime if I'm ever streaming and there's like a significant amount of people, I'm gonna yawn on purpose and then ask to see how many people got a yawn and just do a poll in the chat like that. It's a social experiment. Well, no, it really isn't. That's just me pulling a brain fart and getting it wrong. One thing I don't like about my mouse is it clicks really loud, so you guys can probably hear click, click, click. and that is, I don't think that's something I can solve. I know in Audacity when you're doing, oh, wrong button. When you're doing editing, you can do that in post, but I don't think Streamlabs offers a way in which you can do that during, which it would be a nice feature, but I just don't think it is, because what you have to do. How did I miss that by so... That was terrible. That was terrible. Oh my goodness. What? How long have I been... It's been 51 minutes. I've been going for an hour and all I put down was ice. Oh, me... Oh, I love that sound. The ding-ding-ding. And actually, I've been doing so much XP grinding recently, what with our Ender and stuff, that I kind of got desensitized to that, and I'm kind of sad because I remember when I hit level 30 and it went dun-dun-dun. I can't sing it properly, but when it would do that really deep, awesome come on, I just started. But when it would do that really, really, like, deep, I guess you could say, XP noise, it was just the best. I love that. And now, I've heard it so many times, I kind of, it's a little bit sad, but yeah, it doesn't have the same effect on me. Come on! I'm not very good at this. My new weakness is actually going to be stair placement. My weakness is that I cannot place stairs. And I can't wait until I have slabs all the way on the bottom in here, because these guys, they're getting annoying. These guys are bothering me. It's wasting a lot of time. Maybe I should put on gold armor. Then I only have to deal with Sir Pig. Sir Pig. And you're gonna get blasted too. Oh, guys. I need to show you my bow because I'm so proud of my enchantments. All of these tools though. Oh, I hear him. All these bows though, tools are kind of, it's a sad story. I think he's gonna shoot me once. No. All these tools are kind of a sad story because I got max enchantments on everything except I did it manually. And by that is mending I got from villagers, but everything else I did through enchanting and anvils, and that was a dumb thing. In the beginning, like in my first couple of episodes, I said, okay, we are doing a villager breeder and nothing's going to stop me. It is villager breeder time right now. But then, I don't even know what happened. I just didn't do the villager breeder. Silly Fozzen didn't do the villager breeder, and then I ended up wasting a lot of hours enchanting. That's one thing that we are going to have to do, little piggy. That's one thing we are going to have to do eventually, which is actually just get like an actual villager trading thing. One thing I would like is to have villager trading for every single thing, for like all the tools and bow and everything. Non-Frog just said, I was about to tell you to get a trowel, but that's a modded randomizes tool. Been playing too much Mystic SMP. Oh yeah. Well, I've never actually done modded Minecraft. If you guys have heard of GalacticCraft, you will know that that is a heavy mod pack. It is a heavy mod pack indeed, and I played it, and I got really, really far. Most of it was just a carry from my uncle. He kind of got us everywhere, and then I think the most important thing I was ever asked to do was to grab a fuel loader so that we could head to Phobos, one of Mars's moons. And I didn't bring it. So we are still in that world save folder. wherever it is, I don't know where it is. It's just, we're still stuck on Mars. We ran out of oxygen and we died. Why is your armor still diamond instead of netherite? Is it because of the enchantments or because you don't have netherite? Well, I've got lots of netherite. I could go and get the netherite for this armor in like, I don't know, it'd probably take me 20 minutes. But actually, if you check in here to my rarities, uncle? Yeah, I have an uncle and he played video games with me. And in that world, he did a huge carry. But yeah, I've got 3 netherite scraps right here. I've got a netherite ingot sitting somewhere, another netherite scrap somewhere. And, oh, right. I need to do this tool. I'm going to check that right now. Is it in here? I don't know where that is. But yeah, the reason I have diamond armor is I just like the way it looks. I don't know, I just really like the way it looks. I'm probably going to have to upgrade to netherite sometime, but I'm just going to hold off on that. One thing I noticed is a lot of the YouTubers who've been playing for way longer than me, just straight away, netherite, boom. But I don't know. It's just something that I'm going to hold off for as long as I can. Not a Frog just said, that's so cool, I wish my uncle played modded with me. Yeah, he's a pretty cool uncle. He actually works in tech, which is also cool. One thing that is happening right now to me, which I don't like, is, Kate, you know when you're going on a plane, and you're landing or taking off, and kind of like in your nasal, like sinus area, there's like pressure build up? I have that right now from just talking lots. That's probably not a good thing. That's probably not a good thing. Guess I'm the opposite. I really love the new netherite armor. Oh yeah, I do like the way it looks like here. There's like kind of a cool pattern going on, but I love the blue. I love the blue. Visuals. Sorry, I don't know what you mean by visuals. My bad. Let's keep on going with these stairs. We have not gotten very far at all. I'm kind of chatting, but you know. Oh, the reason we aren't getting far is these stairs. Nope. I'm just gonna go the whole way along and then backtrack once. That is the way. Oh, this is way faster. Oh, I do not like the nasal feeling. Oh yeah, I don't either. It is not a nice feeling. Oh, am I gonna die? I really hope I don't die. Nope, didn't die. These piglins, I've died from a piglin. If you guys haven't watched my most recent episode, I was actually on a platform trying to break I was going to say netherrack. Bedrock. Anything in the nether is just called netherrack in my books. Servan said, I mean the netherite armor visuals, how it looks. Oh yeah, I like that too. I just don't like the color. I love the blue. Just because, like I mentioned before with the mining thing, how I just love to mine. The blue is just, oh my goodness. Before, when I played Minecraft, I wouldn't play much at a time. And I wasn't particularly good. I never used Fortune 3. Like, I haven't used Fortune 3 until this world, which is unbelievable considering how powerful it is. I actually didn't do any enchantments until recently. But I remember I got 64 diamonds. I got a whole stack of diamonds. And I thought, man, that is awesome. And I think now I have 43. I thought I was going to fall and die. Now I have 43 diamond blocks. Oh, that is a massive, massive step up. And it's crazy that I never did Fortune 3 before, because I would have had that much if I had done Fortune 3. But I just didn't. I don't know. But I played on Mineplex, Bridges. It was actually a thing where you would spawn on your island, you would go mining and prepare everything for 10 minutes, and then you would go and fight and kill the other team. Just kind of, like, battle it out kind of deal. And I found, like, I would do, I'm going to admit to this, it wasn't on Fozzen, so I can't get banned for that. It was a different username, but I would use X-ray hacks, and on there they actually had a cool way where they would cancel it out, so I couldn't really cheat, but I did do oh, excuse me. I would do some X-ray hacks, and what I found out is, well, no. Oh, okay. Yep. That is, I deserve that for not having checked. I deserve that. We're gonna go on a little bit of a mining thing. At least this is less brain power. But yeah, on Mineplex, I saw diamond ore all the time. And that just kinda, I don't know, I guess you could say it desensitized me to diamonds, and whenever I'd see it, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, more diamonds. But then when I went, yeah, oh no is right. That feels so bad. Well, when I went back into survival Minecraft and I stopped seeing, yeah, it's all right, it's okay. But when I started seeing diamonds again for kind of like the first time, I got banned from my favorite server. Never X-rayed again. Oh, well, I did use another thing too. I am not I'm not saying you guys should do X-ray. I'm just saying that I did it. But I had the kit miner and texture pack. Do I have a texture pack? I tried putting on a texture pack. I don't even know where to go. I tried putting on a texture pack, but I don't know if I... Wait, what do you... Texture pack if I have one on? Yeah, I'll check that. I don't know how to get texture packs. Video? This is bad. Oh, resource packs. I did want to use a zoom avoids. That is going to reload the screen. I don't want to do that. And I set it up. I kind of liked it. Texture pack or client? Oh, I think texture pack. It was a texture pack. It works in survival, but it just didn't work in Mineplex because of the way that it generated message retracted. That is cool that you can retract. I did not know that you could retract a message. You just taught me something. But yeah, it was just a texture pack, and what would happen is it wouldn't show up until diamond ore was exposed to the air. I think that was just a cool way they had of preventing cheating. I really appreciated it, even though it made my life harder at the time. That was a tough little piggy. I can't believe it took that shot. They both did. Oh, maybe my bow just isn't as powerful as I thought it was. Oh, Peyton Eiffel has joined. Hello, Peyton Eiffel. How's it going? Fozzen is dope. Oh, thank you. Oh, little piggy. No. Goodbye, little piggy. Oh. What? Does redstone break its pathfinding? That is kind of cool. I really like that. So, oh, no, it doesn't. No, that was just weird. That was like kind of like a one-off, one-time thing. I did it by accident trying to edit it. Oh. Well, that's alright. I got the message anyway. And you did teach me that you can retract a comment, which is really cool. I'm gonna pull out my stair. Don't expose me. Don't expose you. Oh. Why? I just mentioned your name. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm dope. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my sword because the little piggies, they're easier to fight with a sword because they're kind of tiny. And I kind of feel bad for killing the little piggies. They're little piggies. You don't kill baby animals in Minecraft, but then they added the Nether, and well, I guess there's been baby zombies and baby zombified piglin. Well, it was baby pigmen before, but I'm trying to think what episode it would be. Earlier on, when we worked in the Nether fortress, I actually cleared out a huge area, and we put down Nether bricks. So if you've been watching for a while, you'll remember that. But one thing that did end up happening is a pack let the little piggies alive. Yeah, I kind of want to... Oh, you probably meant live. Yeah, I do want to let them live, but then they don't let me live. So, I mean, if there was mutual live-letting, that's what I'll call it. If there was mutual live-letting, then yeah, of course I'd let them live. They're just little babies, but just don't hit them one time with a sword. No, but then they run away and then they'll come back. I mean, I guess I could do that. Or I could just hit them one time with an item and just hope they don't come back. Oh, and that'll add to the mob count. Good idea. I'll do that next time. That way I don't have to kill the little piggies. But like I was saying with the Nether fortress, I'm proud of myself. I remembered what I was saying. With the Nether fortress, when I cleared that area, a pack of zombie pigmen, they were zombie pigmen at that time, spawned, and 3 of them spawned in a pack, and all of them were baby zombified pigmen on chickens. Like, 3 pigmen jockeys at once. That's mad, because I think there's a 5... What are you doing right now? Well, currently I'm cleaning up my mistake, which was putting these stairs the wrong way. But yeah, Nether highway. Like I was saying, yeah. So I think there's a 5% chance of them spawning as a baby, and then 5% chance as those babies spawning as a zombified piglin. I mean, no, as a jockey. And then there's a 5% chance of being left-handed, and one of them was left-handed. So that's like a 0.25% chance, and then like a really small chance. So it was a be right be. Oh sure, not frog is gone for now. But yeah, it was just such a small chance, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, that is really awesome that I got to see that. And now how am I gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna fill in these holes. That was making my life difficult in the first place, and it's going to be a little bit of a waste of time, but it'll save time in the end. Hey, did you know baby piglins don't grow up? Yeah, I did know that actually. I think I watched that. I didn't know that until recently, so we might have seen the same video. They're baby forever. Yeah, the baby hoglins I think grow up though, because what am I grabbing? Oh, netherrack. We'll actually have to fly back to the overworld for that. But the babies, the baby zombified piglins, their age counter is a little bit different than the other mobs, and it doesn't let them grow up. So yeah, that is kind of cool. This lantern right here is very important because this tells me where I need to get out. And normally I use an ender pearl, but I'm feeling lucky. Let's see if I don't die. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. The Peyton Afel said, baby pigments are like Stewie from Family Guy, never age. I don't know who Stewie is, and I don't watch Family Guy, so sorry I don't relate to that. But can we talk about how I didn't die from that firework? Oh my goodness, that was funny. One thing I do like is that you can two-shot these dudes, and then one-shot these dudes. Well, with my bow anyway. And it just... Ow. I can't do ender pearls. Why did I think I could do a rocket? Yeah, I almost did die there. I do have a respawn box though, and that is it's really handy having a respawn box. One thing like this, okay, so if I'm here on the edge and I am perfectly like this, I'll get stuck in a block. If I go about here, I'll get stuck in a block. I have to go like right there. And normally there's mobs down here, so I should get ready. No, no. Okay, am I safe? Am I safe? I thought that guy was going to attack me. I was like, this is terrifying. I think zombified piglins can open doors too, which is incredibly terrifying. Because the other day, well, that was today. I released my video today. So yeah, if you watched the episode that came out today, you would have seen that, oh my goodness, the zombified piglins can open doors. It's actually right at the end of the video, so you'll either have to watch the end, or I guess you could skip to the end. And we are going the wrong way. We need to go to my starter base because I have 2 shulker boxes of netherrack. I don't know why I'm keeping... That was slick. Like, tell me that wasn't slick. But yeah, I don't know why I'm keeping it, but I'm glad I did because now we can fill in all those holes and gaps and just clean up that area so that stair placement is easy. We did a stream on... Let's see, what's the title? Nether Hub expansion. And I think the only thing we'll have lane by the end is ice. So I'm gonna... If I do more live streams, I'm going to have to be more productive in them because honestly, this has taken forever for me to do nothing. So we've got our netherrack. That's full. Okay, that's good. Oh, man, I still find it funny that I got like nothing done. Ooh, it's raining. Okay, one thing, there's been one thunderstorm on the server so far. And I know we're supposed to be doing the Nether Hub, but no. I was going to say let's go over to my mega base because, yeah, Sir Sovereign just said that he liked when I got in the nether portal, and yeah, that was more luck, less skill. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, wait, I'm not going through a portal. I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, what I was saying about the mega base is that actually, that was odd. Actually, with the mega base, when you are under it, there's like that huge disc part, you actually, there's no rain. Like, weather is turned off. It's basically like my own little climate and like kind of like an eco-dome, which is cool. I was kind of thinking of making it like an Eden down there and like making it all just kind of cool and uniform and everything. But I think I'm actually not going to, both A, because that would take forever, and both B, because I want to spend my time doing some other things that I have planned. Oh, I thought I heard a monster coming to get me. Now that we're placing this netherrack though, this might end up being the last thing we did. I think we're going to end up placing netherrack on the floor and putting ice in a line with redstone on it. That doesn't feel very successful to me. My goal was actually to fill up the entire floor, and that didn't happen. Oh, speaking of goals, in the top right, you guys can see that there is a subscriber goal for 3, and that's not shooting very high. But I've never gotten more than 2 subscribers in one day. So there are currently 3 viewers on the stream. So I'm guessing that I'm not going to get that goal. But I think Sovereign, I don't know if you subscribed yet, but if you do, you will probably be the only one that adds to that counter. So I guess you could say that that would be like a cool achievement kind of thing. Like, you are the supporter for this stream. And if there were more, then I might end up getting more. I think I'm going to do, because if I got 3 subscribers off of this, I would actually end up at 50, which has been a crazy goal of mine since the beginning. If I get 50, I might even start a Patreon, because with that money, I wouldn't use that for, like, profit. Hey, in your opinion, is a 1v1 battle, which is harder to kill, naked using your fist, creeper, skeleton? Yes, I subscribe. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, that is great. Which one would be harder to kill? Oh, definitely creeper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if you ran up to the creeper, because you can do like a hit on a creeper and it knocks back. With a skeleton, you'd have to... Oh man, I can't even imagine doing that with a skeleton. I am not skilled enough to be able to do that. That would just... Oh, I can't imagine it. If you can do that, I would be amazed. That would be incredible. You have to create a video of that now and send me a video of you in survival mode killing a skeleton with your bare hands. That would be crazy. Not something I could ever do. This is taking not long at all. I can't believe I didn't do this right from the beginning. It would have saved so much time. Why did I can't believe I didn't think of this. Oh, the way I'm talking right now is fun. It's kind of funny. The way I'm talking in a stream and recording isn't the way I talk in real life. I think, yeah, my friends that do watch these videos would be able to say that. And honestly, it's making my chest hurt a little bit. That's probably... Oh, right, we gotta let the piggies live. Live, piggy, live. You're going the wrong way. I'm gonna have to hit you again. But yeah, it's hurting my chest. I've got a little bit of an ache. That's probably not a good thing. It's my weakness. My weakness is talking. Oh no, I'm gonna die. And whack. Oh, that guy has some serious knockback. Whack. Oh, ah! We're gonna use bows for the big guys. I said swords for the little piggies, but we aren't even attacking them anymore. Why do you place torches? I don't think the nether is very dark and mobs spawn anyway. Well, the reason I was placing torches is because it was pretty dark. I quite liked it lit up with the torches. It might not have made a difference with mob spawning. I don't think it would have, but it looks better. If I take out all the torches, it does not look as good. It is significantly darker, although the nether is bright. You are right about that. And, oh, right, the beacon beam. I totally forgot to show you guys. Look it. If I come over here, that is sick. I really, really love that view, and you can see it down below, too, the beacon beam. And then before, there was actually another hole, and you could see it, but I covered that up just because, yeah, I kept dying. Lots of the reasons for things I do is because I die from them. So that's not a good thing. I've just realized that is not a good thing. It is going to be such a relief actually to cover up this gap, because I've been terrified of it the entire time I've been doing this bridge since the beginning. It was nice as soon as I built it that I could fly up here, because originally there was a 2x1 hole, and what I'd have to do is I'd have to fly with a rocket from down there, from down in that hole that I almost jumped into right there, and then I would have to go into a 2x1 gap, and it was really hard. I don't think I died. That is, I'm proud of myself. I didn't die. But yeah, once I blew up the tunnel though with all that TNT that I was talking about, it got way better. I could fly into this tunnel, and that was great. I can hear my voice in the yoga bowl again. That is that's really satisfying, honestly. You guys probably can't hear it because it's really faint, but it is there. Oh, we're back here. Okay, we have completed half. Well, no, we've put in the floor for half. That is honestly, that's kind of disappointing. But like I mentioned, the main point of this was not to get a whole bunch done for an episode or anything. It was for me to get my streaming down pat and just make sure that everything worked. And if there is an issue, like, just let me know. Have you guys noticed any issues in the stream before so far? If you have, then I can improve that for tomorrow when I'm with Speeve. Like, such as, is the block placement too loud? are hostile mobs. You don't have resurrection totems. I don't know the official name of it. The name of it is Totem of Undying, and I really don't like them. I like using my offhand for things. I use it all the time, and when I die with the Totem of Undying, it's just like I said. I'm old school. I just let myself die. And honestly, I would say that my respawn box is better than a Totem of Undying because no, that is totally a lie. Actually, I had a Totem of Undying, actually. The only one I ever got. It saved me when I was working on that first beacon. I blew myself up. That's a common theme. Blowing myself up? That is a common theme. But yeah, it did work. It did help, and that was great. That was before I had my respawn box. But then I got my respawn box. I don't have a way of getting Totems of Undying. So I mean, it's just a meh. It's just a meh for me. I don't really need it. Oh. Should I go down here? I think I'm gonna die, but I am gonna go down here because nope, this just connects up. Is this the spot? No way is this the spot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so not only here I'm gonna go bare fists and everything. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that was a terrible time for my frames to freeze up. But if I'm not greatly mistaken, this is very, very close to the other Nether Hub. Honestly, the only problem I see with the stream is that the sub thing on the top right corner is not working. I noticed that too. You said that you subbed, and I was like, oh, great, it's going to go to 33%, and it didn't. I don't believe I have to do it manually. You know what? I hope I don't die. Give me a moment. If I hear myself, the screen is frozen because I'm removing it. Let's do, boom, let's do that. There we go. So, I'm sorry that that's not working. I don't know how I could get that working. Maybe it's just not something that works with my channel? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'll do a little bit of research. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, it's gone now. That's out of the way, that annoying white box. Nice. I'm even though I just came out of that area, I'm not excited to go back in. I do not want to go back into this valley because I'm just going to get killed. Things are going to attack me. Maybe I probably won't die because, well, my armor's pretty decent. Took forever to enchant though, but they are gonna whack my face up a little bit. One thing I'm always surprised about this. I see those cobblestone things, and that marks where the other Nether Hub is, and I'm like, wow, isn't it coincidental that the other Nether Hub is here? But it makes sense. Why would it not be there? I'm building it like. That was scary. I did not like that. Okay, I went over onto the Ender Pearl, and then I middle-clicked. Oh, I'm going to tell you this right now because I wanted to know it forever. The scroll wheel, if you click on a block, so let's say I'm holding this blackstone, and I scroll wheel click, it goes to my netherrack. And if I didn't have netherrack in my hotbar, which I can't do, and I did that, boom, it brings it into my... No, that's my redstone. I meant to throw my bones. Come back, redstone, please. Thank you. Because it's just so handy. You can put a bunch in your inventory, and then you don't have to go into your inventory or have your hotbar loaded. And I mean, there are situations where you need to have your hotbar loaded, like when I was randomizing those stairs. But yeah, when you can't do it like that, or when you don't want to do it like that, it's better to just have like that middle click option. The first time I actually saw that was in a video from Logical Geek Boy. He wasn't even talking about it. He was doing a sandstone bridge. Like, I've been playing for so many years, and I didn't know that was a feature. But he was building a sandstone bridge. How did you config that? Oh, like the middle click button? If you mean the middle click button, that's built in. If you do that, that's built in. Which is something I didn't know. But if you're talking... Yeah. But what I was saying is... Oh, yeah. Logical Geek Boy. So he was doing, like, a world eater, and I was just amazed. Oh, no, it was a creeper farm. Yeah. I was just watching it because it was crazy. He's from FozzenCraft. Anything FozzenCraft is crazy. But yeah, I saw that, and I was like, wow, cool. I need to know how to do that. And it took me like 30 minutes to figure out that if you click one button, it does that. I don't even know why it took that long. Maybe it might just be that I'm slow at research. But it did take forever, and that's why I'm letting you guys know. Now, too, though, because we have this set up in a different... I said we aren't going to kill the baby piggies, but I think we're going to kill... No, they're fine. They're fine. We're going to leave those guys. No! Oh! I shot that. Oh, it only works with netherrack? No, it works with anything. So, for example, if I took these blackstone brick stairs and I put this like that and I middle click, boom. Oh, I was holding some more in my other hand. Okay, and I go boom. It brings it out of my inventory for me. It is super, super... I need to kill you now. You're taking my blocks. It's super, super handy, and I use it all the time for a lot of different things. He was using it for sandstone. I'm using it for netherrack currently because that's what I'm building with. And we've reached the end of the... Whoa. I got a stack. Okay, well, what don't we need? Let's just mine into the wall here. One thing I don't like about the nether is because people aren't in it as often as the overworld, chunks aren't loaded and as often. And that means that, oh, you know what, I can just put that in my ender chest. And that means that items don't despawn very rapidly. Not very rapidly at all. Okay, so, excuse me for that. I'm going to pop this in there, and this in there. I'm stocking up on golden carrots with some trading with villagers. They actually aren't mine, they're Steve Foss's. That was actually in one of my more recent videos. I mentioned that I was doing that. And it's such a nice food. You can trade it you can automate it basically, because you can automate something else that you trade with villagers, and then you can trade it with villagers. It works great. So let's grab our blackstone, polished blackstone. Nope, polished blackstone brick stairs. That is a mouthful, because the stairs, it's cracked, polished. Oh no, you can't. No, never mind. You can't actually do cracked, polished blackstone brick stairs. That would be that would be a mouthful. Okay, so we've got our blackstone, polished blackstone, and then... No. I did it again. I was just talking about that. Okay. Let's ignore it that I just said that. We'll just pass over it. So let's grab this, boom, 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 boom. I was going to say, I thought I had used more stairs, but I had to take everything down. Okay, let's pop our netherrack in here. We don't need that anymore. And we are going to go into full stair placement. This might end up being the last thing we're going to do. I don't know what time it is. 8. My bedtime is actually 9 p.m. Not because I have to, but just because I like going to bed that time, and then I can wake up early. So let's grab this. Boom, pow, kerplowy. And let's put this in my offhand so I can shoot, pew, pew things. Oh, let me know. I was going to say chat. I think it's called... I was going to say comments. I think it's called top chat. Yeah, okay. Top chat. Let me know in the top chat. Do you guys prefer... Oh, I totally forgot the question now. Oh yeah, infinity or mending on... Oh yeah, that's right. Infinity or mending on your bows, because I don't know what I like. I've been using mending. Oh no, I've been using infinity, so I think I would go with that. But, oh, this is so much easier. Why did I not do this in the first place? But yeah, I like infinity a lot better, just because I don't need to carry arrows around with me all the time. And I mean, that does mean that I keep pressing F instead of... Oh, that was lucky. That was like a 1 in 9 chance that I got it back in my offhand. But, like I was saying, I don't like carrying a bunch of arrows on me. And even though I do have 23 at the moment, that's just because I've been killing things and accumulating them. And then what I'll do is I'll just empty all my inventory, and then the arrows will be gone after that. How... Is there a way to do this? Oh, I could go like this. Oh, I like that. When I said I like that, I could hear my voice in the yoga ball. It's probably a really strange thing that I'm telling you guys, that I can hear my voice in a yoga ball, but to me, it's very cool. It's very cool. It's quite cool to hear, and it's funny as well, honestly. Oh, excuse me, another yawn. I usually use both on my boat. You use both? I don't think you can. I am almost certain that mending and infinity are mutually exclusive with one. Do you use a mod pack? Because I'm almost certain that both can't go on one. That's one of the things. Just like Riptide and Loyalty are mutually exclusive with one another. And sorry, I have to drink some water. Alright, wonderful. Back in action. Oh, man. My voice feels much better. I should just drink water more often. Too much talking. Oh, I just looked at the chat. It's all Sovereign. Sovereign, you have occupied the chat. It's just a one-on-one conversation. Yes, it works on my version, but I think they don't work on other versions. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, it must be my bedtime. I'm yawning a lot. That's probably like my 4th yawn, and I don't normally yawn very often. Oh, big piggies. Little piggies? Oh, we can leave those guys. They don't bother us much. But the big piggies, gotta get rid of those. One thing, I say one thing a lot. Maybe I should work on not saying one thing. Louis actually told me that putting what did he say? I think he said something other than redstone was better than redstone. It's something that you could automate and put on ice, but that still work. But since I use some mods here and there, I might be because of some mod. Not very sure that. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I was saying about the redstone, he was saying that it's not the best idea to actually put that redstone on for the spawn. Ow! How? Ah, I missed. Oh well. Oh, I missed again. Okay, well anyway, yeah. Like I was saying, he said that some things are better than redstone. Oh, I pressed F again, not G. Are better than redstone for spawn proofing because redstone is non-renewable. But if you have a witch farm, I think redstone would be the best, honestly, because you get a near infinite supply of redstone for nothing. Well, you have to dig a really big hole. But other than that, you get a lot of redstone for almost nothing. That's something I'm going to do. I want to do a witch farm, but actually, Speeve did a tutorial, and he mentioned he wants to do one, so maybe I'll end up... Oh, I'm so stupid. You can't fall in that gap. I can just go like this. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, I was so worried about that gap. Sovereign said, but if I had to choose, I would go for infinity since I don't have to make tons of arrows. Same here. Well, because of my skeleton grinder, all I have to do is go AFK for one night, and I get more than a double chest of arrows, more than a double chest of bones, and more than a double chest of rotten flesh, because I've got zombies in there too. So arrows wouldn't be a problem for me, but it's annoying to keep them in your inventory, because like I have a shulker box for rockets and for arrows, ender pearls, I'd have to have one for arrows, and I probably wouldn't like that. Not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't like that. Oh, I found the ultimate thing. Okay, so you line yourself up so that you're above that little part, but not above that gap, and then you just go ham. Because that way you can't place it on... Oh, this is fantastic. I like this. Okay. We have become efficient. Up until now, we weren't efficient. And I think I'm looking at the recording, and it doesn't look... Oh, yeah, the frames are going funky. Maybe... I feel like, yeah, my computer is not powerful. For those of you who know computer stuff, the speed... I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, right? And that is... I thought that was good. I thought that the only thing mattered was the amount of RAM you have. But that is basically like... It's almost like capacity, like kind of like the maximum, you know? Do you guys remember me missing this? I do not remember me missing this. I feel like I would have done this. Why do I not remember this? Oh, right, because we flew down there. Oh, yeah, I'm just silly. I'm just silly. That's all right. We're gonna fill this in, and then we can keep on going with the stairs. But I was saying something. I'll probably remember in a moment, and if I don't, that's okay. If it was something important, you can remind me in the chat. We'll just move on from that. Oh, right, it was important. Computer specs, RAM. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Do you have any pets in Minecraft and in real life? I don't have any pets in real life. I would probably like a cat. In Minecraft, I have 2 cats, and also like a million more. To do the creeper farm, it's actually run by cats. Run by cats makes me sound like they're on the management team. Yeah, it's powered by cats that are scaring the creepers, and the creepers run away. And I bred up like 26 cats in the episode. It's actually one of my most popular episodes. I think it's called episode 9. I'm gonna go with 9. Episode 9, it is bamboozling and jungle cleanup, I think. Oh no, it would be in the creeper farm one. What am I talking about? It would be in the creeper farm one. There was a bunch of cats, and I bred up like a serious quantity of cats. And with those cats, what I did is I put them on top. They were sitting on a platform, and I because of the way that the trapdoors were working, they were like, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to get some more. But because of the way the trapdoors were working, they were actually like jumping off of a cliff and killing themselves, and it was really bothering me because, well, my cats were jumping off of cliffs and killing themselves. But what I found out later is they actually weren't. It was just Lol My Banana, which is Anna. I always say Lol My Banana, messing with me. She just totally pranked me and was pushing them off. And she actually had to leave the call. She was just crying from laughing so hard. So I didn't trust her. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it was a very hilarious. My gut was broken. So I've got those parrots that, if you were at the start of the stream, you would have seen that there's some parrots, and then there was 2 cats. That's all I have at the moment. I don't want dogs. That used to be the thing for me. I would have dogs in Minecraft, and I would have a large quantity of dogs in Minecraft. But now I don't even know why. Wait, don't cats have no fall damage? Yeah, well, they were falling on the magma blocks that were meant to kill the creepers, so they weren't taking any fall damage. The reason Anna actually pushed one off in the first place is because I said, "Oh my goodness, I just pushed off a cat and it survived. I'm so thankful it doesn't have it doesn't take fall damage." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And I thought that was my cat. Dear goodness. Well, anyway, yeah. And then she was pushing it off because she wanted to see that in action. She wasn't thinking, "Ah!" Bad, bad, bad. Yeah. She wanted to see that in action, so she pushed it off. How am I missing these shots? And, she pushed it off. It landed in magma cubes, and I get a death message in chat. So there was a bunch of death messages of my cats, and she wasn't getting that. So because she left the call, she was laughing so hard she didn't know my cats were dying. So she was just killing countless numbers of my cats, was laughing just because she was pushing them off, and she didn't even know what she was doing. But, like, you know, all's good. I still have 2, so I can breed more if I need to. You said oh, so I'm guessing that was because of the magma cube revelation. One thing, I say one thing too much. I'm going to work on not saying that. Just now that piglin actually started shooting, but I killed it. But because it started its crossbow noise, it actually went like the I don't know how to describe it. That noise after I had... Oh, they're playing! After I had actually killed it. And that's one thing I noticed with Minecraft. Sounds continue even after the source stops. So that makes sense. Oh, no, no, you're bad, bad. I'm trying to save you, dude. Like, dude, seriously. But yeah, sounds continue after they stop. Like, if you go through an ender portal, no, not an ender portal, nether portal, and then you get out, you know how it keeps on playing the sound? I think it's just because it starts and then it doesn't stop. Boom. Done. So we've still got 3 people watching the stream, and I am one of those people. But that is that makes me very, very happy, because when I was on Twitch, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I streamed for 2 hours, and I think I only had 1 viewer, which was me. But you know, that's all right. It was fun anyway, and I'm very happy that I've got more this time. And I'm thinking tomorrow when I do end busting, I don't know if there will be more or less of you viewers. Oh wait, Sovereign, your picture is a cat. I didn't notice that. I thought it was like some clip art or something. I just looked, it's a cat. But yeah, I don't know if there's going to be more or less viewers tomorrow, because I think the reason there would be less is because I'm going to be streaming with Speeve, and Speeve has more viewers, so they'd be more like subscribers, so they'd be more likely to go and watch his stream. But 4 viewers now. Oh, great, awesome. Thank you to whoever joined. Say hello in chat. But yeah, the reason there would be more is because it's end busting, and that seems to be very popular. If you write end busting or something in the end, all my videos related to that, yeah, it is a cat, related to that seem to get a lot more views. Stooky, how long does it take to decorate that tunnel? Oh, it's going to take quite a while, but I think I'm going to be ending the stream fairly soon. I got this in. I think I'm going to try doing a little bit more stairs. I don't know I'm going to go with some more stairs. We'll do some more stairs around the edge. And I don't think I'll get through this whole shulker box. We definitely won't get that whole floor done. Especially because I took so long getting this done. But if we break all these torches, I forget who mentioned. I think it was Sovereign. I think you said, like, why do you put torches in the nether? And I'm going to show you why. It's because of it's not that dark. It's not that bad at all. I think the reason I added it, though, is because in the beginning, yeah, I like it lit up. I like it lit up more than that. Especially, like, just look how much better it is with the light. But the reason I lit it up is actually because of... It'll come to me. I lost it. Is because it was all messy. It was super messy at the time. Oh, we're not dealing with that. It was super messy, and I thought, you know, we're going to fix that later. But we need light to see the problem. So I needed to put a bunch of torches down for that. Oh, this isn't as good. I hear creaking noises. I hear creaking noises. Oh! Oh, maybe I should have run first. But it's okay. I have a respawn box. And actually, this is a decent place to respawn, because I would do horrible in a... Oh, I almost died there. I would do horrible in a hardcore world because, yeah, I die quite frequently. It would be a very short series. Oh, actually, I just looked over and I just died on that screen, so I'll probably be getting comments right about now about my death. Okay, here's my respawn box, and if we plop that down right there, we can grab our elytra to fly over and our pants. These are all the same, I think. These are better. And some golden carrots, and this, and I always forget to put my pickaxe in there, but luckily I keep a bunch in here. The names always make me laugh, even though I think that's a bad thing. Yeah. Oh, I just got the messages that I died. Thanks. Someone said rip. Yeah, or rest in pieces. Definitely rest in pieces. Less rest in peace, more rest in pieces. I would have sworn I grabbed those pants. Didn't I grab those pants? Okay, apparently I didn't grab those. Oh, I need rockets too. All the piglins decided to make their revenge. Yes, they did. They were not happy with me. They were not happy fellas. So we can hop into the basement. That's the closest nether portal. Revenge for the babies you killed. Well, yeah, that was... I don't know why I did that. I think it was just my instinct, like, monsters Minecraft equals bad. Yeah, that... well, really, like, the nether is the only place where there's monsters. No, I'm wrong. There are spiders. Spiders are peaceful in the day. I'm going the wrong way. I always go the wrong way. I gotta remember to turn right. This might... I think we'll do one side of those stairs, then that'll be it for me this evening. This is a much longer stream than I was planning, but you know, that's okay. I'm enjoying it. We still didn't get much done, though. We kind of just put down some ice and some stairs. But yeah, that's why it took so long the other day when I was doing it with my friend when he was over. Oh, I'm so happy that they despawned. That makes me a happy camp. That is going to be annoying to clean up. And I like how it places, like, with, like, varying gaps. Like, it's the same... well, no, not varying gaps. The same gaps. Oh, one thing I do have to remember. I gotta take off these boots. Primite instincts. Oh, primitive instincts, I think you meant. Yeah. One thing I gotta remember is take off these diamond boots. Because these ones are the ones with feather falling. And I've actually killed myself before. Because I did not have that feather falling. Oh. I took Sasha's ender chest. I'll have to remember to do that. Probably won't be during the stream, but I'll have to remember to give that back to him. Let's put this away because I have died before with the respawn stuff on me, which is never a good thing because then you can't go and get back your stuff. Does anything else go in here? Nope. I think that's good. That's good. Boom, boom. Oh, we gotta put stuff in there. And we are good and back on track to keep on placing stairs. Where did all my stairs go? Did I place that many stairs? Okay, we need to grab more stairs first. And, oh, we're still at 4 viewers. That is excellent. So we've got our blackstone, our polished blackstone. Yeah, sometimes I forget to add some letters to some words. Me too, me too. Why can't I double click? There we go. And then some polished. Oh, it's so nice having your resources gathered before you start a project. I highly recommend, guys. 10 out of 10 dentists would recommend to have everything sorted before you start your project. It is so much handier than going through and grabbing the stuff as you need it. Like, oh, I need to go and get some more stairs, so I gotta go mining for some stairs. I gotta go craft some stairs, do some digging. It's just so much easier to have those stairs on you as you go. Let's pop over into randomization mode. Oh no, we actually have to break these torches. Yeah. So I'll run through, break all these torches. We will place those stairs on this one side. Then that'll be it for the evening. And if you guys want to tune in tomorrow, I'll probably... it depends on where you live. But -6 GMT time at 6 a.m. It's going to be an early stream. If you live east of me, it'll probably be more likely that you'll be able to come and check it out because that'll be later on in the day. So it could be like if you were in Europe or Asia, it would definitely be later on in the day, like even somewhere around noon because, oh yeah, I guess so. There's somewhere in the world at all times where it's noon. Sometimes I forget that. So yeah, if you're more east of me, then it's likely that you'll be able to see that stream. But if you're west, you are going to be either A, hardcore wake up early person, or B, a stay up late person. Actually, one of my friends is a stay up late person, and we kind of do like trading off, like shifts. I'll wake up in between 5:30 a.m. and 6, and then he will just be saying goodnight. It's always hilarious. I thought, you know, that's the solution. We can place the stairs on that top portion. That way the stairs don't go on top of the other stair. But no, that's not the solution. We're just gonna have to go in after and mine everything, because this, I think going in and after mining everything is faster than not doing what I'm doing right now. Now we just walk. This is the final march of the stream is just us walking, trundling about with our stairs. I think I'll probably do a little bit of inventory cleanup. I don't want to die again. I should probably look. Oh, good thing I looked. That guy would come and smack my face, and I would not like that. So, you, Mr. Piggy, are going to have to go. I'm sorry. You're going to have to be removed from my tunnel. You didn't pay your entrance fee. That's it. You didn't pay your entrance fee. What's stream time again? Also, can you type it in the chat? Yeah, sure. It will be 6 a.m. I sign in to chat. Oh, I can't actually chat. Oh, I can type it in Minecraft chat. So it will be -6 GMT time. And that will be 6 a.m. So you can do the math and... That is not a 6. And you can calculate it off of that, but that is when we are going to be going into the end. And you can either watch it on my stream or Speed's stream. And, you know, it's not to be rude to Speed, but I would ask that you watch it on mine. Definitely, if his is better quality or something, go and watch it on his. And it would actually be good if you guys switched in between us, like watched Speed for a bit, then came to mine. That way, both chats stayed active. And although we won't be replying to the chats as much, just because we're going to be together, like it's not going to be engaged totally with the audience. It's going to be more engaged, like amongst ourselves. Talking. we probably won't be what stream again? Also, can you, oh no, that's an old message. I thought Sovereign sent that again. Oh yeah, I need to go to bed. Yawns are coming in hot. Don't die. Okay, good thing I looked. I think I'm getting lucky that I'm looking at the time. I always do that. I don't know why I jump right when I go to aim and shoot, but it's a bad habit. I mean, it doesn't really negatively... Also, remember when you're talking about the RAM memory thing. Ah, yes, thank you for reminding me. So yes, 16 gigabytes of RAM, I always thought was like, oh, man, that is decent. That is a serious quantity. But the thing is, there's different types of RAM. So there is the speed of your RAM in megahertz, so that is MHz, and that is just basically how fast it can do things. And there's also the speed in clock time, and that is also how fast it can do things. So, mine was 16 gigabytes, but it was 1,333... No, it was 800 megahertz. So, if you know about tech, you will know that that is very, very low. But I am building a computer right now that will be used for my streaming and my recording, and I'm getting some RAM. It's DDR3, if you know what that means, and it's going to be 2,133 megahertz. I don't know what the slang for that would be, 2133 megahertz? Probably something like that. But it's the fastest RAM DDR3 can go to. I'm going to have a decent graphics card and stuff. I need it to be NVIDIA, though, because that's the recording software I use. Some people use recording softwares. Like, I'm streaming on OBS, which is... I don't know what the O stands for. OB Streamlabs? I know it's Streamlabs, but I don't know what OB is. But anyway, yeah, I'm using that for streaming, and I could use that for recording, but I really like using the graphics card for recording, because that way it's hardware that's recording, not software. It's just... The reason I was doing it is because, you know, like I mentioned, my computer isn't the fastest, so if it was trying to run software, it wouldn't be as good, because I think... Oh yeah, I'm looking at the stream right now. It is 720p. Oh, it's 480p. No, I can go to 720p, 60 frames per second. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. 720p, 60 frames per second. But I record in 1280p, so 1080p, not 1280p. I record in 1080p, and it would be harder for Minecraft to run if I had recording software instead of recording hardware. I think the graphics card I have is... Oh, there's an invisible block. Let's find out where it is. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. That's a trick I learned. I was always wondering, like, how do you find out those invisible blocks? Just place a block that you don't want, because I think it deletes... No, I got the netherite back. I mean, when I want to say netherite, I call it netherrack. When I want to say netherrack, I call it netherite. But and I throw out my pickaxe. To boot, I throw out my pickaxe. Open broadcaster software. Oh, thank you. Thanks. And one thing I don't like is when I break those bottom ones, I actually replace them manually, and I don't do the randomization. I kind of just like guess, but then sometimes that creates a pattern. That's something I don't like about this. And oh my goodness, well, I heard an arrow. We're gonna have to deal with that arrow. It came. Oh, it's down here. Hello, skeleton. Where'd you go? Boom. Oh no. Ah. Rah. Oh my goodness. Why is this so hard for me? Okay. Yeah. Just burn. I can't fight you. This is the easy way. Considering I can't aim, I'm just gonna do that. Scott Fossner, 2 boots. Yeah, 2 boots. And boots, you mean bots. I didn't mean 2 as in TWO, I meant TOO, to boot. Oh, you guys probably already knew that. You're probably just messing with me. Oh, well, you got me. Oh, look at all the arrows in me. Alright guys, well, we did not get the floor done like I had wanted to, but you can see this thing is definitely coming along. I have shadow play. Yeah, shadow play is what I used to. It's just an older graphics card, 780M. You can tell, that's not the best. But yeah, in here, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to kill myself, and we have to carry this all the way along. So we definitely have a long ways to go, but I think for tonight, this is where we're going to be ending it. So if you tuned in, regardless of whether you're watching right now, or if you're watching later, we've got 5 viewers right now, which is quite exciting. That's the most I've ever had on a live stream. You can tune in later on, tomorrow in the morning. We are going to be doing another live stream. In the end, we're going to be going end busting, and there's actually going to be a little bit of a friendly competition in between me and Speeve. You guys will have to tune in to get those details. I'm not going to share them right now. So for now, until I catch you guys in one of my next videos, it's going to be bye for now for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.